Hello, family. Thank you for coming over to the house tonight. And just kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the SK beat. We're kicking. Just kicking. Just kicking. Okay, you don't come to another episode where we're going to be asking the question of, why you telling my business? Don't be telling my business. Why not? Because a can and a can, a can, and a wheel. Now we're off to... And thank you for coming back to the house and the channel. And I miss y'all, family. That's why I had to come through, drop down the video so y'all can partake with this foolishness. It's foolishness in the house, okay? Make sure y'all go to both of those channels. We are already on Deb Chanel's 40th World, but the one that you just saw before you saw this one, make it make sense. Please go over there and subscribe, and let's get that channel up to 1,000 so I can be monetized on that one as well. But honey, a little birdie came and told me, Birdie is my daughter. Woo! Child, I think I got it from one of our YouTube family members, but I'm really not sure because she sends me a lot of things, and I look over them and I just feel like, do I have the spirit to talk about it or not? You know, some things I just can't talk about. Some people I just can't talk about because, you know, it's just, I can't. You know, that they don't give me anything to make me want to talk about them. Does that make sense? Okay, it's like you can let some shit just slide by this bullshit and you just don't really want to regurgitate it up by putting it in video form. But anyway, welcome over to the house. Welcome over to the house. We have nothing but allegedness is over here, okay? We just chewing the fat, shooting the shit. We just making conversation on topic, subject that we're covering on that particular day, night, or morning, okay? Get into it. But welcome back to the channel. If you haven't subscribed as of yet, please do so before you leave. Or better yet, get up out your seat, get up off that floor, and go ring the doorbell, okay? And that was to do the subscription for you. Just push that little button and let have, okay? And then come on back and let us talk or do our little talk of what we're gonna be doing. Now we're gonna be talking about Jason Lee. He interviewed Marlo Hampton. I don't know when it was, but she was in her designer wear, I'm pretty sure. And Jason Lee was, you know, talking with her, and he had made mention to her when they were doing the interview that Tamar Braxton had said that Kandi wears knockoffs. Now, like, stop it, hold up. Baby girl, I really don't want to spend no money. But she damn sure ain't gonna be spending money on fake shit, okay? This is what Kandi gives me, you know what I'm saying? Whatever she's frugal on, she's gonna be frugal, you know what I'm saying? So when she wants to be outlandish and buy some craziness out there for us, jewelry or clothes or whatnot, she gonna be able to pay for it. Hell, she might be able to negotiate. When she at the store drinking out champagne, going in those designer wares and saying, you know, okay, you got it for this, let me give you this for that, okay? But that was funny that Tamar would even try to come in here and insult anybody with that foolishness. Okay, she might have fake Tupperware or fake, you know, Target brand Walmart stuff that she has in her house as far as her toiletries, you know. But who wouldn't like a good Walmart thing? Who wouldn't like a good, what do you call it, Target ensemble? Yeah, Rihanna was up in Target shopping for her baby. Both of them, okay? Just because you are a superstar or celebrity don't make that you ain't gonna go into Dollar Tree, okay? Yeah, Dollar Tree went up 25 cents. Yeah, I was mad about that because I wanted my dollar and that's it, okay? So half the shit you buy in there, it tear up. But let's get into what Jason Lee was trying to, per se, interview Marlo and throw shade at Kandi at the same damn time. And I'm like, ooh, child, but I was proud of Marlo when Jason Lee had said something to the fact that Kandi was wearing knockoffs. She didn't say nothing like, "Oh, she do? Yeah, she do." You know, confirm what he was saying. She just said, "I have never witnessed that." So I said, "Thank you, Marlo. You have a little decency and you here and there, girl. You know, we fair weather friends. You do and say some shit I don't like. I'm on the other person's team." Okay, this is how I roll. All right, I can't stand stupidity, and when you're acting stupid out there and out your demeanor, I got to go. I don't know you. I don't know that person you have become. You know what I'm saying? I know the other sweet person that took time to try to think things through and make a credible type of decision. But when I was surprised, I was like, "Oh shit, Marlo coming on Candy side. Ooh, it's gonna thunder, it's gonna rain, it's gonna storm." That's how it was. But let's go in to see what Jason Lee had to pretty
Sometimes
much
come with a
say.
little shade, but there's nobody more shady. Creatively shade, classy, sophisticated, cash me out, because she's been cashed out. Shade than my girl Marlo Hampton. Everybody here, when you walk in, is like, Marlo, she looks fire, she's dressed. Everybody know at this point you're known for fashion.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring that. If I don't bring anything else, right?
Listen, you bring a lot. And then the crazy part is when I had my live show, Gagging with Jason Lee, when we were just being a complete mess, we've elevated Cappuccino. We had Marlo on. I told you then, I said it, that you should have a peach and that you should have been a housewife. And now here we are. Your whole 1 year now you've been a housewife.
Yeah,
officially.
1 year officially. After 10 years.
What took so long?
I don't know. Damn, greatness takes time, I guess. You know something.
Okay, so you made your debut, I believe, season 4 of Housewives.
Mm-hmm. Season 4.
Now you're in season 15.
Yes.
So it took 10 years, but I feel like out of every friend to the show that's been on the show, you've held it down consistently for all the time that you've been there, and the fans know that.
That's true. I even was with the Housewives doing everything they do, bringing the drama. You know what it is, Jason? I think. I need a cocktail to you guys. Let me get comfortable. This is family, child. I don't got to be all crazy. Let's get our deli on. So, Jason, you know what I think, too? I think people could not relate to my past. I think with me being arrested, with me being just so straight up with how I say, no filter, it was just a lot. I think it was a lot for the network, for the people. It's just like, oh, my God, who's this Florida girl coming just so uncut? I fit in right with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Most people have no clue that in 2023,
Orange County was the girls. Mm-hmm. We're tired of them. I know the one girl left. She was unhappy. No, we don't. We don't. Black Twitter don't. Black Twitter loves Atlanta, and I feel like
do love us.
And we know if you look at Atlanta now, everybody getting RICO. So you were kind of before the time. Mm-hmm. You were getting it. We all have been to jail. I have a mugshot or two. Did they really care that you had a past?
You know what? No one said it, but I feel that was the issue. Think about it. Why didn't I get a peach?
Right.
Why did I never receive a peach? I came on Fashion. I came on Fabulous. Why? So it had to be that. That's the only thing I could think of.
No, Marlo, it's when you called somebody a faggot. Yeah, and other egregious types of name calling. It was you, and I think Sheree was fussing about it. So no, Marlo, that's what kept you away. Is when you called the gay people faggots. Okay, so you may have gotten amnesia, but we ain't forgot, girl. We ain't forgot. But moving on.
It just makes you feel like you got to think about things that happen in your life because it can be held against you.
But are you the only housewife that allegedly stole in the past?
I never stole. No, still.
I'm sorry, been booked in jail, been to prison.
I got in a fight. I did write a check for the college I graduated from.
You wrote a check for what?
For my book. It was $150, but I changed my
mind. You wrote a bounce check?
Yes.
Marlo, you lost $150.
I was in college, and my address was incorrect on the check, so I never got it.
Wait. I'm thinking about Marlo writing a bad check at this point because we know you got money. How much does boots cost?
You know what? That I don't know, but I'm thinking
that's how you know
$3,000 maybe. I think 3 or 4, but I really don't know.
$3,000 for some boots?
Let's see. I know. Crazy, right?
We've come a long way.
We've come a long way.
So, but I heard somebody tell me that you were offered the peach before, though. You weren't offered the peach before?
Okay. You know what? I'm so glad you brought that up. I was offered a peach before in my living room with Nene and Brad Leaks. And, I was rich then, a little more money than what I had now, So when they said in the living room, Nene's like, Marlo, take it. I'm like, no, not for what they're offering me. Hell no, this is an insult. It's not even a Birkin bag, or it is a Birkin bag. So I didn't do it because the guy I was dating at the time, he just like, no, you can go over there and have fun, but you're not accepting no contract. So I said no. And then I guess after we broke up, I'm like, dang, this is like a part of my family. I want to be more a part. I want a title. Because the world made you know how the world is. It's like you have to have a title.
But you had earned it by that point.
Yeah, but I guess I don't know, maybe, I don't know what the hell happened. But at the end of the day, I was offered, I didn't accept it, and it took 10 years. I got it now, and I just felt everything really, Jason. It's all about timing. I feel this was the time for me to get it.
But the man that didn't want you to do the show at the time that you were dating, who was that?
That was the older white guy you used to
Okay,
date.
that was the billionaire.
Exactly.
So when you're dating a billionaire and because life is different when you're dating a billionaire.
Mhm.
I've dated a hundredaire or maybe even a thousandaire, but a billionaire.
Mhm.
When you were dating the billionaire and people were making it an issue that you were getting taken care of,
Mhm.
not that you were getting completely taken care of, but that he's doing stuff for you.
I was getting completely taken care of. I still work though, because where I'm from, I can never be dependent on Jason or you. I still just got to have my own money.
But we're going to get to foster care in a minute, because once you go through foster care and you don't have nothing and you learn how to get it for yourself and survive, you don't lose. You always keep a bag.
But
But when you were getting taken care of, why were people making that